Hello. Hey, we are coming back at you. We are starting over, and I'm Kimile.
And I'm Gretchen. We're so thankful that y'all are here. It's reminded me a couple days ago when Christmas was.
I know. You're so busy.
Just December, you just sort of, I just think if I had a conversation with God, I'd be like, moving forward, can we have like 6 weekends in December? That would be really helpful for most of us.
So true. Well, and I think the real spirit of Christmas is meant to be, love.
Yeah.
Right? It's meant to be love. And we're all hustle and bustle, and we want to give love. We want to, how do we give love? We buy it. We, give a gift. And this year was kind of more about, and I want every year to be this way. I want to be a contribution. I want to have time with the people I love and have it be a contribution. And so what does a contribution mean? That I give of myself. I give something from my heart to the people I love. And I say, thank you. Thank you for your contribution to me. And the value I have inside of this relationship is because of, I'm feeling it towards you.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking, Kimile and I talk all the time. So sometimes we'll loop you in this conversation because we think that we've said it, but maybe it was just between us. But I was listening to this gentleman talk about what real service is. And, he said, most of us think that service is giving up something. But actually, it's what Kimile just said. When you are in alignment with your source, your God, whatever that means to you, that alignment is what is meant to be shared, because that is unconditional love, that is pure love, that is coming through from a source that is perfect. And so it's not coming from the human part of us. It's not that we've concocted it and we've figured it out. It's not about us. It's about the inner loving guidance that lives in all of us sharing to somebody else. And when you get into that alignment and then you share that love or that service, that's what sharing really is.
Yeah.
And I don't think that there's any dismissal in the other types of service. I know that people serve with their time and
their
they
intellect,
serve or their
money.
finances, whatever it is. Those are wonderful things and they bless people's lives. But I think the true meaning where it comes to a feeling of both the giver and the receiver is because of that alignment. And you know when you give and it feels so right, that's the alignment we're talking about.
That's right. When you actually let down the walls and you're a vulnerable space and for other people, when you can hug and hold people for just a few seconds longer, you just let your love enter their heart because you're feeling open-hearted. And when you have a conversation and you're just open-spaced, open-hearted, willing to hear anything, no resistance, no fear, no anger, no hostility, you're just a space for other people even to share. And so it's slow down this Christmas. Be a space for other people to connect to you, with you, and experience some sort of kindness or love or unconditional love. That to me would be my wish and my hope for y'all this Christmas.
I was sitting last night, I was sitting in my family room and the Christmas tree was on. And
Pretty.
I like to just have, I think it's probably good I don't have Christmas lights up all year because I wouldn't really zone into the magic that I really think I feel.
Yeah.
But I was the house was quiet and I looked under my tree, and I thought, I remember Christmases when my kids were little. I had 5. There was a different form of Christmas, a different feeling, a different magic. Yeah. But looking under my tree now, I just thought there's something for everyone. And what a blessing that is to be able to lovingly, without the need, like, oh, I have to do this, I have to buy gifts, it's because I want to.
Yeah.
And yet I was thinking, what a wonderful thing Christmas is around the world. Even if it does stray from the thought of Christ's birth, but the wonderful thing about Christmas is the spirit of the giving.
Yeah.
The spirit of the celebration,
So
the spirit of loving the mood of it.
Yeah. That feeling of giving, that you want to give, you want to contribute and be generous of heart, of whatever, you want to give whatever you have to make that person feel the same way. You want them to feel loved and appreciated, right? So when you have that open-hearted, open-minded contribution and that generosity of spirit, when we're talking about being giving, that other people are receiving that. You want people to receive that, and just have that moment of, namaste. Like, I honor this the wisdom and the spirit in you, like you honor this wisdom and the spirit in me. We're just kind of in that humanity moment, and so that's what I want people to experience, is just really connecting and being kind to each other. That I love. When I see things like that, it just makes me cry.
Yeah.
When I watch videos of humanity being kind to other people.
And animals.
Yes,
yes. I know that I love, I'm sure if you guys are on social media, sometimes you'll see like magical things, magical scenes of Austria and the snow, and there's Christmas music, It's very magical. And that is the feeling that I think we should really cultivate in our hearts, and the magic of Christmas. Yeah. Not just, and I understand it's important and the most important, not just the birth of Christ, but the feeling of the spirit of Christmas. The feeling, how you feel when you hear certain Christmas songs, or when you know about a family recipe that you're going to enjoy, or you see the decorations. I know, the little street lights, and then they have the holiday things. Yeah. When I was a kid, I thought that was the most magical thing. And now, this day, when I see towns that do that, I'm just like, I love that so much. Yeah. So let yourself find ways, find things, look for things that remind you of a good feeling, of a good memory. And that is the alignment that you want to give. Yeah, when you allow all that magic to come into your feeling and your knowing in your heart, and you want to give, that's the beauty of how I think the spirit of Christmas is. It isn't I've got to buy a gift for this and this and this. It's, I want to share something that means a lot to me with somebody that means a lot to me as well.
And when you got that feeling of magic, and they got that feeling of magic, what do you build with that, right? What can two people experience with that? Those memories, and I look back on my mind, I know exactly when I experienced. It's kind of like you experience it. You don't remember it. You're there again, and you can remember the eye contact, the hug, the smile, and there was just nothing between you and that person. Because you get out of your own way. When you're loving and giving, you get out of your own way. Yeah. And you create that space for other people to get out of their own way, too.
That's very true. I was thinking, my son has a cat. Cats are really hard to buy, apparently his cat. It's really hard to buy a toy for.
Okay.
But I had an empty box on the ground in the family room.
That's
and that cat was in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and I was just like... Yeah. You make your own entertainment, you make your own happiness and what speaks to you. And so it isn't necessarily always about the fancy wrapped gift that costs a lot of money, or whatever. To me, I get so much joy in cooking and serving for my family and keeping up with the traditions of what they know because it's a good memory for them. Yeah. I could really care less what I eat on Christmas Day, but there's so many things. I make this one cake. It's called Christmas morning cake. I think we probably named it that. Yeah. It's basically a coffee cake. Yeah. But it's just something I only make once a year for Christmas morning. Yeah. And my youngest son, Carver, said to me last night, I had to start making 2 because I have 3 big boys. He goes, Mom, would it be absurd if I asked you to make 4?
Oh, he loves it.
And I thought to myself, they only get this one day a year.
Yeah, make 4.
Why not?
Make 4. That's all right. Let them have it. That's right. Oh, that's going to be sweet. We just want to say we love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to us. Let's have 2024 be a great year to start over. You do have the autonomy to quit things that aren't working in your life anymore. You can choose when to start over. It doesn't have to just be something happens and you start over. You can choose it, and you can start over with love and joy, and you can manifest what you want to manifest.
We appreciate you guys being here. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Look where we are. Perfect.
Good.